To get one 3 to 5 minute video would take a minimum of 3 days. It could go up to 3 weeks. I mean, if you take 72 hours and now we are only using half an hour for this particular task, we have saved 71.5 hours, which teachers can spend their time on research, time on grading, they can spend their time mentoring their students, so many other things that have more value than sitting in front of a computer and just trying to make a video for 72 hours.
Hello, everyone. I'm joined today by Jonathan from Asia Pacific University in Malaysia, and he will be telling us of how his team uses Pictory and what value they've found from it. So, welcome, Jonathan. Could you start by telling us a little bit about your role at APU and why you wanted to use a tool like Pictory?
Morning, Shita. Thank you for having me on. At the Asia Pacific University, I am the program manager for the Digital Learning Hub. And our support for the schools comes in the form of converting conventional existing courses into small, bite-sized digital content. Research and general knowledge shows that people learn better via videos. So in that train of thought, we started teaching lecturers how to create videos, and that process was long. You'd have to get a script drafted by the lecturer, edited by us, and then going back to the lecturer for confirmation of the script. And then once the script was ready, we would then use that script to manually create videos. To get one 3 to 5 minute video would take a minimum of 3 days. It could go up to 3 weeks. And that was a challenge because lecturers' time is very precious. So, and then after the video is made, you got to take it back to the lecturer for approval. And the lecturer says, no, this this particular scene. So the whole process takes a long time. Yeah. So in our search for tools, we stumbled upon Pictory. It solved our problem because from 3 days minimum, we now went down to 30 minutes to generate a video.
Amazing, amazing. So, from 3 to 5 days, sometimes 3 weeks, going down to 30 minutes, that's extremely impressive. What truly made this problem urgent enough that you had to solve it at the time that you did?
Time. Time is the most expensive commodity in a university setting. Lecturers, they've got a finite amount of time. They're expected to do infinite amount of things. You need to teach, you need to set your questions, you need to mark your questions, you need to support your students, you need to be the mentor, right? But when AI came along, it helped because now AI could do so much of the heavy lifting, so the teachers could do what they were supposed to do, teach. And in that sense, Pictory AI took away that burden so that the amount of time a teacher would have to spend negotiate the ins and outs of making a video, that time was saved completely.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
powerful. What has that really enabled your teachers to do?
I mean, if you take 72 hours and now we are only using half an hour for this particular task, we have saved 71.5 hours, which teachers can spend on research, they can spend their time on grading, they can spend their time mentoring their students, so many other things that have more value than sitting in front of a computer and just trying to make a video for 72 hours.
Amazing. I can imagine how powerful that would be. Were there any alternatives you were considering at the same time? And at the end of the day, what criteria mattered most when you were evaluating solutions?
Our evaluation is very simple. You use it and then see which one works best, works fastest. So yeah, so we did try out, I think maybe 4 or 5 different ones. Small factors, but eventually they all lead up to a big picture, and we came back with Pictory is the most convenient, easy to use, and it gives you that flexibility. If you're in a serious rush, 15 minutes, job done. If you need to take more time and you want to modify, edit, and make some improvements or make some stylistic artistic decisions for your video, you have that option as well.
Love it. Okay. From that, I'd love to understand what are the kinds of teaching videos that your lecturers are making?
So there's about 400 lecturers at APU. And I would say probably a quarter of them are actively already making videos. And that 100 plus or so come from different faculties. So you could have a lecturer teaching in the School of Business and the School of Management, doing a leadership module, creating videos on leadership topics. Or you could have technical lecturers making videos on very technical things, even to the extent of maybe demonstration videos with hands-on demonstration. And then you have some department leads who are maybe responsible for certain projects. Like right now, we are going to launch an AI grading tool, and we are in the process of making a video to guide step by step. So we will use Pictory for that as well. So we might make screen recordings, and instead of having the AI find scenes for us, we will have scenes ready to put in. And yeah, so I think the variety that we have currently is very huge, but the the potential for more types of videos is just limitless.
Love that. How difficult or how easy was it to get the lecturers to use a tool like Pictory, and did they face any issues in learning how?
More than extremely easy, actually, because when we do the Pictory sessions, we find that we only need about 15 minutes, and we do a demo. The audience in that session is following us step by step. In 15 minutes, they've got one video done. Once they're in the room to learn, that teaching them how to use the tool is so easy. One 15-minute demo and people have it.
Awesome. Awesome. That's great to hear. What kind of outcomes or metrics do you track to judge whether your videos have been successful for your team?
Okay, so I think if you're looking at success metrics, it's the learning outcomes have been met. You have a learning outcome, you have content that teaches that learning outcome, and then you have an assessment that tests the achievement of that learning outcome. So in this flow, Pictory fits in that content space. And of course, I know that the learning outcome probably may not be achieved with just one video, but a series of videos put together in a proper learning design. So Pictory plays a role in achieving those learning outcomes.
And have you been happy with the results on learning outcomes that you've seen with these videos?
I'm very happy because the safe exam browser video that we made, we needed to get 20,000 students up to date with this new exam monitoring system. Everybody managed to watch the video and know what to do, so there were no major hiccups. So that means the video worked. And if the video works, success.
Perfect. Okay. Have Are there any issues you see with engagement? Because of course, attention spans are limited and you're competing with the TikToks of the world, as you said. And have you found any ways to make videos more engaging for your learners?
I think two things. One, I think we've challenged lecturers once they have mastered that basic and they can make a basic video in 15 minutes. Now it's time for them to up their own game and see how they can make some changes and make the video a little bit more. The second is interactivity in the videos. Because video, no matter how good it is, it's still a one-way tool, right? So I've made the video. Now I want to insert some interactions in it. After the first minute, I want to pop up a question. After the second minute, there's something important. I want the video to pause and say, look, that would increase the engagement tremendously.
I love that you bring up the idea of interactivity because we do have Pictory Central launching soon, which will allow you to add in those quizzes
Amazing.
right after your videos. Do you have any numbers on how often your videos from Pictory get viewed?
It would be a lot because, like I said, 20,000 students.
Yeah,
We've got we've got classes running every day. So
yeah.
now we've even told the lecturers, don't just use videos for your online classes. Use videos for your regular classes. 5 minutes video, come back, talk to them, discuss the video. create some variety in the way you teach, right?
Amazing. Okay. If you were advising another university on adopting a tool like Pictory or Pictory itself, what would you tell them?
Just do it. Don't think. And interesting question because I have done a lot of training on using AI to create teaching and learning around the world. And I've actually shown Pictory as a as an example in this. And I think go ahead and do it. That's the message is give it a try. Once you use it and you see how easy it is and how simple it is and how powerful it is with a fraction of the time and cost.
Amazing. Okay. My last question now. What
Mhm.
is one sentence that captures why Pictory is such a vital part of your learning ecosystem?
I think the one sentence would be Pictory gives you powerful content faster, better, more cost effective.
Amazing. Thank you so much. You.
I think that's another thing I didn't mention earlier, but I was thinking of it. When we started out 3 years ago, it was quite basic. But over the years, right, I think the company has made so many improvements and today I think it's extremely powerful. And I'm in a good position to say this because every year I go back to the management for renewal and I need to tell them, look, we've done this, and now we're going to be able to do this. So every time I go back, I find there's something new to tell them, and that makes life easier for me. So that's something I personally appreciate, that the company has not just made a product and left it there, but there's constant looking at what makes it better. So that's good.
Perfect. Thank you. That is very encouraging, and we're excited to keep on doing this and making it better for teaching and learning and L&D both. So thanks again
Good.
for your time, Jonathan.
Thank you. Most welcome.